Hey guys, so this is my first video with me talking. As you can see, we're playing Prison Architect. A pretty fun game. I've played a lot on it. Alright, so what I'm going to be doing is playing a campaign. But I'm going to be starting from the start, not by doing what I'm doing, because it doesn't matter. So yeah, let's go. What's happening here? Also, they don't really like chat, so I don't know about the subtitles. If they do, then I'll hopefully get them on. Don't mind me saying. So yeah, it's incoming call. This is a tough one. There's a prisoner incarcerated at this facility who's been convicted of a double murder. Ooh, and sentenced to death. That's where we come in. We've been contracted to construct an execution chamber in time for the guard's big day. Oh wow. See, he's gonna die. It's a bit sad. This is where I want the new facility to be built. Alright. First step with any project like this is to construct the building itself, with enough space inside to fit an execution room and a holding cell. So let's get started. Construct a new building here. We will also need an entrance to the new execution facility. Build a large door in the south wall. Okay. Seems simple enough. Which one? I'm gonna make it a little bit fancy and go with this. Considering, you know, I got a lot of money. Might as well use it for the time being. Large giant door. Your workmen are responsible for the construction of buildings. They collect the steel and concrete from the storeroom and take it to the construction site. They use those raw materials to build the foundations and framework of your new building. This is the slowest part of construction, so you should plan ahead when building a new facilities. Well, I would, but you know, can't quote me. While we wait, take a look around, use WASD to look around, arrow keys, move around and use the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. So, in, out. So anyway, should probably start with the chamber. Let's speed this up a little bit. Just a little bit, not a lot. Cool. Inside the building, I want a cell and an execution room. Partition the space by constructing some brick walls. Well, we use concrete walls there, so yeah, whatever, I'm just gonna do it. Speed this up. Now add a large jail drawer to those dividing walls. You can rotate an object by clicking the middle mouse button or R. That's a large jail? Oh, there's a window. Oops. Speed that up a bit. That's looking good. We now need to designate rooms within those spaces. Designate a cell in the small area where our condemned inmate will live. Then designate the execution room itself in the larger area. So rooms, execution, this is the good room. Cell. Those rooms will have requirements before they become functional. The cell needs a bed and a toilet. The execution rooms require the electric chair. Ooh. Let's go and spin this around. Look at that. Alright, speed things up. Looks kind of funny. Did you think with the concrete outside walls and then the brick inside walls? Cool. That's the essentials taken care of. But there are still a few improvements you could make. Not how. It's up to you though. These aren't strictly required. Depends on how much you care about your prisoners and their environment. Cell itself can be improved with an outward-facing window and a small bookshelf. Facility would look better with a high quality floor material. Okay. Outside you could add some lighting and a paved pathway if you think it needs it. I'll probably go with what's there. This is the man in question. Edward Romsey. Teacher once, would you believe? It's not our place to decide if he deserves this. The law has made that decision. We're just here to do a job. Once you satisfy the facility is ready, you can begin the prisoner transfer to his new cell. Simply click on the Polaroid in his cell to initiate the transfer. You know what? Just because I'm feeling nice and he's lost. And bit here. No, we don't need to wear ones. We do the flooring with high quality materials. Okay, well, slow that down. We can put a good marble floor. How about that? Some fancy tiles here. And he's going to be in... Oh, nope, it's already like that. Ceramic. Look at that. Alright. Create some outdoor lighting around the facility. Sure, we got two, why not? Cool. When you're done, alright. Chief. Don't shed one tear for this guy. He's a stone cold killer. Guilty as charged. He even confessed. Want to hear his description of what he did? It's juicy stuff. It was around 11 PM. The lights were already on. I knew she was home. you gonna do? Jesus. Alright. Well, it's all covered up. Let's keep it at that. I'm sorry about gore if you don't want to look at that. Clear as day if you ask me. Deserves every vote he's gonna get. All men deserve forgiveness, even him. Are you sure in yourself that you can deal out such final judgment? Catching your wife with another man is no excuse for what he did. And he went there with a loaded gun, knowing he'd find them together. That's double premeditated murder. He's done nothing but cooperated with the authorities. The state is making an example of him. If he'd committed his crime 100 miles north, he'd be looking at life imprisonment instead. How is that justice? Do you want to go like this running free? I'll sleep just fine at night when I know he's gone. Ooh. Good work so far. However, there is one problem. The execution room isn't functioning yet because it doesn't have any power. We need to connect it to the electrical supply. Ah, so we do. Ah, there's a lot of... We are now in the viewing prison in utilities mode, which shows us the electrical wiring layout for the entire prison. Each building in the prison is connected to the power grid by these thick underground electrical cables. Power is provided to the prison by the substation, which draws the electricity from the natural grid. So, as you can see, the entire wing of prison cells is without power. All of the lights are out. To fix this problem, we first need to switch into utilities mode to understand why the lights are without power. The nearest electrical cables are too far away. Our engineers can't complete the wiring for this area. Extend the electrical cables nearby to cover this wing of the prison. Alright. Seems reasonable enough. I don't think I need to hook it up to there yet. Speed it up a bit, get things going. The lights aren't the only thing that needs power. Your new electric chair does too. Use the power cables to connect the execution facility to the power grid. The electric chair itself is a special type of electrical item. It requires its own dedicated power line. You'll need to connect it up directly with mains cables. Alright. I'm gonna bring it down. I'm gonna put it in here. Speed this up. Cool. We're almost done. I think we should test the new execution room at least once before we try to use it though. I'm just going to turn it on for a few seconds, make sure everything is okay. What? Oh. Well, that didn't work. Looks like we drew too much power and tripped a circuit breaker in the power station. The whole prison is dark. we're going to need more juice to be able to handle the power spike that the electrical chair generates. First we need to turn the power back on. This is a two-step process. Switch the power station back on by clicking on it and selecting switch on in the menu that appears. Build 3 more capacitors so we have enough power capacity to handle the electric chair. Once you've done that, test the electric chair again by clicking on it and selecting switch on. Okay, more. Okay. Kinda thought we'd have a problem with the electricity. But, I don't know. Here comes everything. Alright, let's switch this on. Well done. I believe we are finished with this job. What happens now is out of our hands. We did a professional job, and that's important in our business. Try not to worry about what happens next. Can I help you? Are you looking for forgiveness? I don't know. I have to do something. I can't live with the things I've done. You have to turn yourself in, whatever you've done. You cannot evade the consequences. You will never be able to live with yourself until you face up to your past. I don't want to go back. I want to forgive her. I want her to forgive me. God will forgive you. No matter what you have done, if you ask him to. But you must answer for your crimes in the eyes of the Lord. There is no other way. It is time, Edward. You have done the right thing, even though this world will not forgive you for it. You will be with God soon, and he will have the final judgment on you. Edward Romsey, you have been found guilty of 2 counts of murder in the 1st degree. The penalty is death. Do you have anything to say? Susan, I'm sorry. Well, I think he's gone. This is the end of the video. Hope you liked it. And please like and subscribe for more, and I'll be posting more along the way. Thank you, and see you next time.